Yesterday, South Korean President Yoon suddenly announced martial law late night on December 3rd. And of course, every single South Korean people freaked out thinking North Korea invaded us. But speech of President Yoon didn't really specify why martial law is in effect. His statement was very vague, basically saying that there are groups of people who try to overthrow the law and order of the country, and we are losing the control of the country. He also mentioned that government is at risk of losing power since this group of people try to impeach him and other heads of departments. President Yoon blamed the opposing party that holds power in Congress for disabling core government administration, and that was basically why he announced martial law. After this surprise announcement, President Yoon formed emergency commands, and there has been military operations that try to force into the parliament building, and there has been physical conflicts between military and Congress members. However, under Korean law, President needs to lift martial law if majority of congressional members vote in favor of lifting martial law. So after the emergency voting, martial law was lifted after 3 hours of announcement. President Yoon also conceded, so officially this emergency situation is over. But the question remains, why the hell did President Yoon announce martial law in the first place? Did he really think this was a good idea? Last time South Korea was under martial law was 1972, when President Park revised constitutional law to extend his presidency. It's been 50 years since then, so President Yoon should have pretty good reason to impose martial law again, other than just saying opposing party is not helping me. Martial law is not for complaining over this. It's used under far more serious situations, like literally North Korean soldiers are in the middle of Seoul. I definitely feel like President Yoon used martial law without much thinking, and a lot of people don't understand why there was martial law in the first place. Let's see some of the comments. He just announced martial law as if this is some Black Friday discount at department store. Why was imposing martial law one of his bucket list as president or something? I never thought I will see martial law in my lifetime. Wow, is this martial law that we read in the history book? Korean constitutional law states that if majority of Congress member demands the lifting of martial law, the president needs to follow. I still don't see any good reason why he had to place martial law. According to YouTube comments, the prevailing theory is that President Yoon had really bad dream or watched too many war movies. My thought is that maybe President Yoon felt threatened as his support rate keeps dropping, so he needed drastic change to gain attention and play some political gamble to overturn the situation. His support rate has dropped significantly since his presidency began, and he has more than 2 years until next election. So President Yoon definitely lost a lot of control, and even the supporting party started to leave him. So yes, he is in political crisis, and that's maybe why he decided to take the risky route to gain attention and show the opposing party that he will not go down without resisting. I think he definitely knows that this is not a wise move, but it seems he didn't really have any other choice. But I do see a lot of backlash against President Yoon, and I think this will put him to even worse situation. Thank you for watching.